Alrighty guys, to kick off this beautiful Friday, we're going to be going over 5 stocks that are squeezing right now. Not that are about to squeeze, 5 that are actually making sizable moves right now. We're going to go over the charts, break down what I'm looking to do, my thoughts, all that good stuff. But before we dive into it, don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, by going down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. You can get up to 17 stocks, each up to $2,000. Once you fund your account with $100, you get a free share of C3AI stock right off the bat, which is exclusive to this channel, and you get 5 more stocks, each up to $2,000. That's 6 stocks. And if you deposit at least $1,000, guys, you get 10 more stocks on top of those 6 stocks, totaling 16 stocks. And guys, fund your account with $5,000, you get another free share of, get ready for this, either Google stock or Tesla stock, guaranteed, on top of all those stocks you already got. So if you want some free money, this is by far the best promo right now, and you want to help out the channel, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers guys, let's dive right into the video. So the overall markets right now, which honestly we're not going to get too deep into in this video, but they're pretty much teeter-tottering. We have the Russell down about 0.75%. We have the Dow pretty much at break even, up 0.1%. The S&P's up 0.2%, and the Nasdaq's up roughly 0.2% as well. So not anything crazy is going on right now. It's kind of a smooth sailing Friday so far, if you will. Well, I guess the Russell is down almost 1%, but for the the Nasdaq, S&P, Dow, they're pretty much flat. So maybe later on today we'll make a video talking about the markets a little bit more. Maybe some data that came out earlier today, yesterday. We have a couple things that we could talk about, but maybe later today. So make sure to subscribe. And with that being said, guys, let's talk about the stocks that are squeezing right now. The first one is none other than Lordstown Motors, which honestly, I don't even remember the last time I talked about this stock, but this right now is up on the day. Let me see if this wants to work. There we go. Oops, it does not want to work. The ticker symbol is RID. There we go. This is up 28% right now, and I think earlier in the day it was up way more. Yeah, look, it was at 675 and now it's at 542. So it's actually pulled back a little bit, more than just a little bit here intraday. It's actually down about 20% from the highs, but it's still up almost 30% on the day. So at one point, I think when I was prepping this video, it was up 48%, guys. Yeah, you heard that right, 48%. And now we're up 28. Very, very good. And overall, you guys can see on the 4-hour chart, Lordstown Motors is reversing, and mind you, this stock has gotten destroyed over the past couple of years. I think the all-time high was $477. What? Am I losing my mind? Did they do a split or something? Was it $477, guys? I guess it was, according to this on ThinkOrSwim, and now it's at $5 a share. So I mean, the stock has been destroyed, and there's a chance this goes bankrupt. And mind you, all these stocks could go to zero for all we know. They're very risky. Please trade at your own risk, guys. And personally, if I trade these, I'm gonna do it with a very small, very tiny bit of my portfolio that I'm willing to lose. Full disclosure. Let me say that now and again. Please, guys, trade at your own risk. Please, please, please trade at your own risk. But anyway, Ride is down 99%. It's pretty obvious based on that long-term chart. But in the short term here, on the intraday, on the 5-day, it is starting to reverse. You guys can see that. And I'm not sure what the short interest is on this stock. I couldn't find it when I was doing my brief research before the video. But look, it's clearly squeezing, and we're clearly starting to reverse right now. We're above the moving averages, both the 50 and the 180 SMAs here on the 4-hour chart for the first time in months. This is something worth watching, guys, and that's why I'm covering it here. And actually, wait a second, they did do a 1-for-15 split. This was back about a month ago in the end of May. Actually, I didn't know about that. Wow, I missed that. So, okay, that makes sense. All right, that's why the stock said $477. I swear it did not get that high, but again, they had a split. Either way, that's stock number 1, guys. Lordstown Motor making a huge move right now up over 30%. And the next one is one that we actually just talked about last night. If you guys saw my video, we covered this in more detail. Virgin Galactic, guys. This is up now 20% on the day, and at one point it was up 45%, actually 60% at one point. So it has given back a lot of the gains, but still up 20% is a very big move. And you guys can see here, which we talked about last night, and I advise you guys to go check out that video, by the way. You can see here we closed at around $4 last night or yesterday, and we got all the way to 650, guys. That's the 60%, almost 60% move that I was talking about. And now we're down from 650 to 488. So now we're actually down 25% from that 650 high, but we're still up 20% on the day. And the short interest on Virgin Galactic, guys, is 24%. Pretty high there, guys. Not as high as some of these other stocks we've talked about, but pretty dang high if you ask me. And the fundamental reason why we're seeing this take off is because they're set to launch a flight here between June 27th and June 30th, and they're going to start the tourism flights after that. I think once a month or something like that. Go check out the video from last night, guys. We went into deeper detail in that video. We're not going to talk too much about the fundamentals in this video, but it does make the cut for this video because it has a very high short interest and it's making a big move. And overall, I think if Virgin Galactic could break above 650, that's where we could get a monstrous breakout on the stock. And technically, guys, at that point, we could start going 758, 850, totally possible based here on the 1 year, 1 day chart. So that is Virgin Galactic. The next one I want to talk about, guys, is SmileDirectClub, which is a very risky stock, no doubt about it, but it has a very high short interest, 23% right now, and it's starting to break out on the 4-hour chart, and it's actually up around 12% today when I'm making the video, which is why I'm talking about it in this video, because again, these stocks are already starting to make moves. They're not, ones that are still in the dumps, and maybe they'll squeeze. They're squeezing right now, and we don't know exactly how long these moves will last, but right now in real time, they're breaking out and the charts look pretty good, which again is why we're covering these stocks in this video. So you guys can see SDC's up around 12% right now, and we are above the moving averages, and we have a golden cross for the first time in quite some time. And with today's move, we're actually taking out the highs from the beginning of May, about a month and a half ago, which we hit around, where was that, 49.50 cents. Well, I guess technically right now we're under that. We're at 47 cents. But earlier today, if I pull the intraday up, we did hit 52 cents. So we did break out of the highs from about a week and some change ago, which is great. And if we pull the 4-hour time frame up, we can see now, guys, the next main resistance after 50 cents for SmileDirectClub is, I'd say, 65 cents. That's one of them at least. We have 67 cents. That's another one. Oops, I butchered that. Bear with me here, guys. You get my drift, right? 67 cents. There we go. Let's see here. What's next? 75, 74 cents roughly. So this could catch fire fairly quickly. Not guaranteed. Again, this could go to zero for all we know. And mind you, this stock is down a lot over the past year. And let me see here, over the past 3 years, probably down even more. Yeah, look, $16 back about 2.5 years ago, guys. Yeah, not the best look for the stock. And mind you, these are all for short-term trades for me, right? I'm not looking at any of these stocks we're talking about today as long-term investments. These are just for short-term momentum type trades. And I think if we really start taking out mid-50s on SmileDirectClub, that's where we're probably going to really start to get a breakout, at least in my opinion. So my alert's at 55 cents on SDC. Might as well put another one at 50 cents. Mark is at or above. There we go. The next one here, guys, is Nikola, which I've made many videos about, talking about how fundamentally I don't like the business that much. I think they're ultimately going to go bankrupt, but hey, in the short term, momentum is building up. Look at this. The stock is up 3% right now, which isn't much. I think actually when I was prepping the video, it was up even more. So what the heck happened there, guys? Yeah, it's gone down a good chunk here in the past 15 minutes. It's down around 10% actually more like 45 minutes. Either way, it's down a lot in the past hour roughly, and since open it's down about 15%. So this is giving back a lot of the gains. But look, guys, Nikola hit $1.83 yesterday, and it opened up at around $1.20. So that was a move of 55% and pretty much the first third of the day yesterday. And if you look here on the 4-hour chart, Nikola has gone up pretty much 3 times in just the past 10 days, which is nuts. I mean, look, this is really starting to build momentum. It was at 52 cents on the 6th of June pretty much, and we just hit $1.80 yesterday, guys. We're talking about hundreds of percent return there in just 10 days, and it doesn't look like it, it wants to slow down as of now. Sure, it did pull back intraday a good chunk, but does the trend look like it's still holding on the 5-day? Yes, it does, guys. Yes, it does. The short interest is still very high at 21.3%. So let's see in the short term if we do find some sort of support here on this trend line I just drew out on the 5-day. Very important. And from there, maybe we get a rally, guys. And the last stock for the video is FFIE with a short interest of 21%. And look at this thing take off, guys. It was not this green before I was filming the video. Look at this, guys. So we're catching one in real time right now. This was up around, I think it was up, 10%, 5-10% when I was prepping the video. Now it's up 20%. Look at this, really starting to take off. And I was looking at an ascending triangle here. Let me show you guys on the 4-hour. Yeah, this is what I drew out when I prepped the video. It's completely breaking out now, guys. Holy crap. By the time you're watching this, it might be up even more. I don't know. But it's now taking out the highs from the earlier days of this month. On the 7th, we failed at about 40 cents. We're clearly breaking out of that. Now we're up over 20% with 21% short interest. Pretty nuts. So FFIE, guys, man, I wish I made the video about 30 minutes ago. Either way, I'm not making these videos for you to go buy these stocks. I'm just making these videos, guys, to give you insight in what I'm thinking, right? And kind of how I'm spotting these riskier, higher short interest stocks and the way I'm looking at the charts and kind of what I look for. That's the point. I'm not telling you guys to go buy these. That's not the purpose of the video, right? Any of these videos, to be honest, I mean, that's not the purpose. But yeah, I mean, do your own research, guys. As always, these are pretty risky. You have to realize that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Those are a couple of stocks right now that are moving in real time. I'm going to edit this video and get it up for you all so you can see what I'm talking about. And if you guys haven't gone up to 17 stocks yet for Moomoo, before you click off, get those linked down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get a free share of C3AI stock right off the bat, and you get 5 more stocks, each up to $2,000. That's just with a $100 deposit. And listen to this, if you fund your account with at least $1,000, guys, you get 10 more stocks on top of those 6 stocks, totaling 16 stocks. And fund your account with at least $5,000, guys, you get another free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, guaranteed on top of all those stocks. So if you want to be a part of the best promo right now, get a bunch of free money, and you want to help out the channel, use that link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.